is Audrey Yvonne T. Brambarang, and I will be the first reporter of Group 5. So my topic is the good life in science and technology. Are we living the good life in terms of science and technology? So let me ask everyone first. Do you think we're living a good life today because of science and technology? We have smartphones, AI, internet, and almost everything we need at our fingertips. But are these really signs that we are living well? Or are we just living fast? So in our previous discussion on human flourishing, the good life is about human flourishing. We agreed that science and technology are not our enemies. In fact, they help us live more comfortably and make things easier. Science and technology shape how we live and define happiness daw. But at the same time, we need to ask, what really is the reward of the good life? What is the standard defines the good life? Are we living the good life in today's modern world? That is the question. So every one of us wants to be happy. But what happiness means can differ from person to person. Some find happiness in pleasure, famous, success, or in their relationship. Sana all. Or in their personal peace. Because of these differences, it's hard to create one single meaning of good life. So, tungod ko no kay lain man ang definition sa happiness sa usa ka tawo. So, for example, ako, makapahapin ako is food, makapahapin ako is good grade. Some of you is makapahappy guro ninyo if sugdon mo sa iyong crush. So, mag-differ daw ang good life kung unsa ang meaning sa imong happiness. But before that, still the idea of finding of shared understanding, one that connect across all our human experiences, is something truly worth reflecting on. So science and technology have brought comfort, but the real question is, are they helping us become better human beings? So, but good life means different things to different people daw, di ba? Mao naman na siya, katong gi-explain kanina. So, depends on one's background, experience, and values. So, kana siya is matakol na siya nato sa Nicomachean nga ethics ni Aristotle sa next topic. So, unsa jud di ay ang makapa-describe sa good life. So, before that, progress means nothing if it doesn't make us more human. So the second topic is a documentary, which is The Magician Queen of the C.S. Lewis and the Case Against Scientism. So, now let me ask again, do you think science alone can tell us what is right or wrong? Can it teach us how to live a good life? So in 2012, a documentary called The Magician Queen C.S. Lewis, the case of Against Scientism, was released by the Discovery Institute directed by John G. West. It explores the idea of C.S. Lewis, a British author and philosopher best known for the Chronicles of Narnia. So Lewis compared a modern science to ancient magic, saying that they are like twins. Why? Because both try to control nature. But he warned that if science is not guided by ethics, it could be dangerous daw. This is what he called scientism, the belief that only science can explain everything, even morality. So Lewis said, science must be guided by some ethical basis that is not dictated by science itself. So, agree ko sa giingon ni C.S. Lewis, kiba mo ano, kay if ma-misuse man gud nimo ang usa ka science or science and technology, if ma-misuse na nimo siya without morality, what is right and wrong, kay it could be dangerous good siya. For an example, I have a phone. If ma-misuse ko ni ang phone using technology, pwede ko mag-cheat ani. Pwede ko mang-scam. Pwede ko mo join of online sugal. Right? Like mga scatter. Kaya na-misuse man ako siya, kay wala man ko kibaw if right, wala man ko kibaw unsa ang ethics ani nga technology. O kibaw if morally right or morally wrong siya. As a human, naa kay moral. Kung kibaw ka, what is right and what is wrong. So, even though nga ang technology is advanced kay siya, and it makes our life easier, but we have also limit in using it. So, So this means that no matter how advanced technology become, we still need moral values to guide how we use it, as what I have said. If technology is used without wisdom or virtue, it can lead also daw sa destruction. So for an example in this modern world, karon nga naata sa online classes kay kuan man, di ba, tungod sa earthquake. So if ang mga bata kay ma-distract sila manggod sa dali kayo sa technology. So, maka-use sila sa Roblox, maka-watch og mga videos. Dali kayo ang distractions in terms in technology. Labi na, dili sila guided by wisdom or virtue. So, dili sila makagain noon of development or positive impact. Na negative naman ang impact sa technology. But, when guided by ethics, science becomes a powerful tool for human flourishing or the good life. If guided ka sa ethics daw, sa science and technology, it can lead to good life. So, according to C.S. Lewis, science give us power, but not only morality give us direction. So, ang science and technology, kay maura na yung maka-gain og nato og power, like maka-gain nato og easier life, but ang ethics is the direction, how you will use it properly. So that, let's tackle about the Aristotle point of view. So, who is Aristotle? He lived from 384 to 332 BC, Greek philosopher and scientist, student of Plato who was student of Socrates, together known as the Big Three of Greek philosophers. So, before that, let me ask again a question. Now, how do we really define a good life? Is it about being successful, famous, or rich? Or is it about something deeper, something that makes us truly human? So, to answer this, let's look back at the one of the greatest thinker in history, which is Aristotle. So, Aristotle believed that the goal of every human action is to achieve what he called the ultimate good. He explained this is his famous work, the Nicomachean Ethics. So, Nicomachean Ethics is for him, this ultimate good is eudaimonia, meaning yung mga flourishing or living well. He said that true happiness is not found in money, pleasure, or fame, but in living a life of virtue and excellence. In short, it's not about what we have, but about who we become. So, ano si Aristotle di dili ay ang good life or like ang happiness, makaingon ka kung unsay naa nako. Kung naaba ko cellphone, is happy na ko, and I'm living a good life. Dili di siya ana. Is that who truly you are. Kung unsa ka, kung kinsa ka. Okay, right? Sa akong example ganina, sa mga vlogger, kay, if imo siyang gihimo for famous, ang pagtabang, is dili dyan na siya happiness, or you're living a good life. But, nilibra ka ana, for fame. Ang fame is kuha naman na siya. Let's tackle that about later. So, ang happiness dahil kung unsa dyan ang naa sa imong kasing-kasing. So, a person who lives the good life is someone who practices virtue, who does good not because they have to, but because they truly want to. Kaya kung imong ganaan, kung kinsa ka. So, even in our modern world full of distraction, Aristotle reminds us that the real purpose of life is to live with reason, goodness, and balance. So, according to Aristotle, happiness depends on our life. So now we'll be tackling the eudaimonia or the ultimate good. So now, let's go back to Aristotle and ask, what exactly is this ultimate good he was talking about? Is it a pleasure, wealth, fame and honor, or happiness? So let's break them down one by one. So first one is pleasure. So some believe that pleasure is the highest form of good because it gives enjoyment and satisfaction. However, first is pleasure is transitory or it passes. The feeling of pleasure fades quickly. So, for example, you might enjoy your favorite meal, but the happiness ends once you get food. So, for example, mo ito Jollibee. Okay, favorite na ko ang Jollibee. Okay, makapahappy na ko, na-satisfy ko sa Jollibee. But, ikagawas na ko sa Jollibee, makaunaw na ako balik sa akong problem. Right? So, ang pleasure, it fades quickly. Kanaging dali radyo kayo siya mawala. Kay, it gives you satisfaction mang good for temporary ra. Dili siya like, for like, eat ka kay problema. Dili mo makawala siya sa problema. So, temporary siya nga happiness. So, second, pleasure does not encompasses all aspects of life. A person may feel happy about traveling or eating, but doesn't mean they are happy in another areas such as relationship, school, or personal struggles. So, ang pleasure kay dili niya makover ang tanan nimo nga kanaganing like sadness. Dili siya makover. Kay for example, sad ko kay gamay ko grado ni kaon kog ice cream. Karon pagkaon na kog ice cream,
dili siya makapawala sa akong problema bakla, dili mo dako ang akong grado gyapon bisan pag doon ko na usa ka galon nga ice cream, di ba? So pleasure kay dili niya ma-cover whole ang imong kuan, imong problem. So the next one is, so pleasure is important but it's temporary. It cannot be the ultimate good. So eke siya. So ang wealth kaya ultimate good kaya siya. So many aim to be rich or financially stable, believing that money brings happiness, right? So after all, money gives comfort and opportunities. Yes, sakto. Ang money makapalit ka og good houses, makastable sa imong financially, but wealth is only instrumental. We use it to get something else, not for its own sake. Even the richest people can still feel empty or unfulfilled. So, it is not self-sufficient. Even wealthy people may feel empty or unsatisfied. Wealth cannot guarantee true happiness. Nga naman. Daghan kog nakailang nga kana ganing or like makita nato sa Facebook or makita nato sa mga online is like mga mabasa sa dato sa mga story na yes, dato sila, they have mansion, daghan kay nga lote and everything. But the question is, they are happy or not? Not. Because some of the parents is busy in their business, busy in money, busy in their wealth. But wala sila nakahatag og time sa ilang anak. Wala sila nakafulfill silang happiness silang anak. Dili sila happy kay para man gud nila nga mao toy makasuccessful silang anak. But ang anak is mag-aim jud na o kanagan attention sa parents. So mo jud ako mag-best describe nga ang wealth kay dili siya ultimate good or dili siya maka-gain og happiness. So wealth can help us live but it can't give life its meaning. So ang wealth daw makakatan tong comfort, but it's not literally like good life like home. Kay at the end of your life, empty gihapon ka. Kay yes, you're successful but you're not happy. So, mauyo kaysa. So, now let's talk about fame and honor. So, ang fame and honor ba makagibag ultimate good or dili? So, let's talk about it. So, many of us want to be recognized, especially in this age of social media. But fame and honor depends on others and opinions change quickly. So, being admired or honored is based on how others view us, something we cannot control. It is unstable and temporary. Opinions change and fades over time. So, ako na best describe ani is ang mga vlogger na to. So, ang mga vlogger is, yes, they happy through their phone. Yes, nakasmile. Happy kayo sila. But deep inside, nasa mga problem and sadness and all. Labi na ka ng mga problema sa ilang mga bashers, mga anak. Kaya naman ko yung mga opinion sa uban na makakasakit sa tao. And ang famous mong good, if mawala mo good yung social media, so wala na yung mong pagka-fame, right? So, fame is not self-sufficient. It fades and it cannot make a person truly happy. Tagan ng vlogger dara nga happier na sila in their social media para dagan mo follow nila. But deep inside, wala na silang masturyaan sa ilang kasakit or sa ilang mga problems. They are not truly happy at all. So, wala gyud po yung ultimate good. So the fourth one is the happiness or the eudaimonia. Now here's the heart of it. Happiness or eudaimonia, it is the ultimate good. It's not just feeling happy, but living well and doing well in all areas of life. So the word eudaimonia comes from the Greek word eu meaning good, daimon meaning spirit. Together they mean good spirit or human flourishing. Happiness is self-sufficient and lasting. It is good in itself, not a tool to gain something else. So, based on virtue and reason, doing good because it's right. True happiness is not about having more, it's about being more. It's all about living in purpose, balance, and virtue. So, eudaimonia is achieved through virtue and excellence. It means doing what is right, practicing moral goodness, and living according to reason. So, according to Aristotle di is happiness daw is ever nga ma-use nimo siya with purpose, balance, and with virtue. You're living a good life. So, the purpose of life is not about to be happy, but to be good and happiness follow. So, if you have a virtue or ethics na doing good, and it can truly happy, ang happiness mo follow siya. So, like for example, mutabang ka sa lain tao, and blessing will come, and happiness will follow. So, ang happiness mong good can differ person to person, and it will long last good. Kaya, ang kanamang kong happiness, dili na siya mawala sa katao. It will last long. Labi na, you're living a good life. You're living ganing peaceful nga life nga wala kay matamakan nga tao, like for example, like pleasure or wealth, sa imong money, sa imong pagka-famous, wala kay matamakan nga tao, and you're living a good life and also happiness. So, are we living good life today? Maybe yes, but only if you use science and technology wisely, guided by ethics and moral values. So, if wala ka nagbuhat og moral values dira sa imong science and technology or in your life, and you will not truly happy. So Aristotle reminds us that the good life is about virtue, while C.S. Lewis reminds us that science without morality can be dangerous. When we combine both wisdom and progress, we move closer to eudaimonia or true human flourishing. So before I end my discussion, I will leave a quote, which is, live with virtue, think with reason, and let your happiness be the proof that you've lived the good life. And I thank you.